After crafting that Jotun head, I was able to identify a few mystery ingredients. So maybe if I crafted, I don't know, some detonation, or is that the mystery ingredients of... There's a couple of things to discover here. Laser grenade, for example. It obviously needs these two. Does it need one of these as well? Yeah, okay. I think that's a bit much, but let's see. Cluster rocket requires detonation cords. Oh, that's the missing ingredient in the rocket launcher. Well, I don't know, I'm glad I can do that, but I'd rather assess if I need it first. Oh, I need a reinforced CPU. And, yeah, you have just enough reservoir growth, so I'm gonna have to head a couple of different places. So what am I doing here? Well, there's this one area that I never, as you can see, I never took it over. Is it the lag? Yes and no, apparently. The lag's legitimately gonna get me killed one of these days. I'll be... You know how it is with these bazooka rats. These days the lag is legitimately gonna get me killed because I'm too busy looking for it to...
Dr. Tenku appears to have made a breakthrough, but we've had false starts before. But this time, her results seem reproducible. I almost can't believe it. Tengu has discovered a new kind of bosonic matter, a sort of negative photon, and in so doing, unlocked an entirely new mathematics. Exactly what this means for research here at Cascade is unclear. We are charting new territory and making new discoveries almost daily. I feel we have passed through the looking glass.
Is the LAAC? Because there's an email terminal here, and I'd rather the LAAC not show up in the middle of my reading it. Is it already gone? Huh, okay, looks like it has. Yeah, I'll go with that. Nothing good in here. There almost never is. It's funny, I think I'm supposed to be in New Zealand, but it looks like George Washington is on the dollar bill here. I wonder what's on the real New Zealand dollar bill. Okay, we're trying to compare your readings from Antiverse 16 with our research on IS 0138. Our goal is to figure out why test subjects often emerge from portals close to the entry point. It's convenient, I suppose, but dang confusing. We don't know either. It feels like our two systems are operating on completely different principles. Well, they are different universes, we think. Indeed, the furniture store isn't located in our universe, or at least not our exact time period. I don't know. We do know it's in Boston, though. Excellent, maybe we can catch a Celtic some weekend. Sure, just watch out for the rabid fans. Let's see. Lenora, we have had some issues with the specimens you brought back from A24. Was there anything unusual about the rocklarks? Did you notice any strange behaviors? Idris, I'm not an expert. I wouldn't know if one was acting weirdly. They're fairly strange to begin with. What's the problem? We're fairly certain one of them wasn't a rocklark at all. We're not really sure what it is. Some kind of emulator able to adapt different appearances. A shapeshifter? For want of a better word, yes. A creature pretending to be a rocklark. We checked on the specimens this morning. One had vanished. In its place appeared to be a member of the research team. I swear, Daria almost let it out. It talked to us, speaking in cliches, and seemed obsessed with food. It was downright freaky. Eventually, it produced a stapler from somewhere. We still have no idea how it did that. Wait a second. I know this guy. So we've run into a serious issue with IS-0014. Its temporal distortion increases the closer we get, meaning that as soon as our instruments touch it, they stop working. There's no way to take a sample. With respect, Daniel, it's your job to find a way around this. I know, but Dr. Varenkov touched it and was practically stuck to it for the next 20 minutes. Now Dina Katar's team want to assess the effects on him, which is fair enough, but we're still no closer to discovering where on Earth this came from or who made it. I think we can be fairly sure it wasn't Turkmen nomads, so that's a start. Yeah. That thing that wasn't a rocklark, it was a, well, for lack of a better word, it was that coworker guy, the guy that keeps crawling around the place at night, saying, "Oh, I was pumping iron in the other day," and you know how it is, buy low, sell high. Oh wait, what have we got on him here? Maybe it's it. Oh, here we go. IS-223. All staff are directed to treat IS-0223 if encountered as a legitimate employee. Do not question or interrogate the subject. Provide it with food if requested. So it's not exactly a harmful. It's not exactly harmful. I mean, it's not like the LAC where if it catches you by surprise, it attacks. But still. Maybe it was the crawling on the floor thing that made me think there was something a little bit off about that guy. Okay, so about this hyperdense neural chip. I wonder, is it part of anything? Containment Unit 91? Let me see. Now, obviously it needs this thing. Maybe it needs X-rays as well. I got a weird feeling I know what this thing is. And the tram key and quantum glass? No. Okay, it needs an X-ray tower. Containment Unit 91. A deployable device capable of capturing and containing the LAC? When X-rays are used in proximity to the containment chamber. Requires power and stability upkeep to maintain safe containment status. So on the one hand, I can cage the LAC. On the other hand, for how long? And on the third hand, do I really want to cage the LAC that badly? Fascinating question. All of these are. Well, I gotta go back to the hydro plant anyway. Pick up more of that IS. Oh, I forget its number exactly. It's that like memory stuff. Reservoir growths, they're called. But I'll go to the John first. There's actually a couple of different reasons to be in the hydro plant right now. One of them is here. Now, all I really knew about this place was that it had monsters in it, and I really didn't feel like dealing with them. Especially that one. But as you can see, things have changed a bit. Yeah, I hate to keep doing this overkill thing, but there's a vent in here. This is like a forklift that's sort of crashed half in, half out of. Let's see. What else is here? Doesn't look like there's anything in particular in this area. Although, what if I press this thing? Did that move anything around or no? Hard to tell. Carrying a radioactive. Oh, this is just the other side of. Okay, so it's just a room then. A room with a forklift in it. I don't usually drive around here. I might need this just in case I start using. Here we go. In case I start using that weapon I made out of an X-Forearm, which I can't remember its name exactly. There isn't anything around here. Except that forklift. Now, what was that? Okay, there's this one. There's one other place. It's here. Alpha XOR in it.
Attention, all hydroplant personnel. This sector has
and now that I can take them on a little more directly, I can roam around this area at my leisure. However you want me to say that. It's time to, well, not right now, but we'll just get past this radioactive goop here. Okay, wrong about that. Oh, yeah, the robotics sector. I think I ever really explored over there. The thing about this place is that it's half sunk because of, well, whatever it is happened. Make sure they're not. Okay, there we go. So there's. There's this area to explore here, and I don't think I got all of it. Surface here. Wait a minute. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. I ought to switch the deatomizer to something else other than maximum overdrive. Instead of just being that something saw me, but I can't see anything other than that zombie. Whoa, where the dickens am I? Wow. I wasn't sure what they mean by robotic sector, but I guess it's the place where they make robots. Can I get through here? Resurfacing. Yeah. There's one thing I cannot do, it's stay underwater for extended periods of time. Through here. Oh, I'm on the other side of that door. Going down. Let me just pick up where I left off if I can. What's that say? It says robotics. There's more of them here. What is this? Okay. There's this tunnel. Oh, sweet delicious air. Wait a minute.
Is someone there?
Who said that? Wow, okay, hello, Dr. Mance. Come on, wake up.
I have immense respect for Dr. Wakeman's achievements, but I'm concerned at the limits, or lack thereof, on his robotics research. As far as I can discern, Wakeman has been given carte blanche to pursue a machine consciousness program. He's a poor communicator at the best of times, but if I understand his recent mutterings, he has incorporated elements of IS-0142 into his new water bot.
Oh, I met that guy.
How he did this, and whether its conversational ability is a charming trick or something more enduring, well, I'm not convinced even Dr. Wakeman knows.
Oh, hang on a second. Couple of journal entries, actually. One of them is Dr. Wakeman, but the other I forgot to read. Varsha Patel. You might remember her from... Sorry, I thought I heard something. You might remember her from the manufacturing sector. Patel's engineering talent and acumen were identified and cultivated by a succession of research institutions long before her graduation from the James Franck Institute in 1983. And Dr. Stuart Wakeman, robotics expert, software engineer, and general information theorist. Renowned for his wide-ranging intellect and extraordinary creativity, Dr. Stuart Wakeman has been given an almost unprecedented degree of research freedom at Gate Cascade. His exact position in the chain of command, however, and who exactly approves his more exploratory investigations, is unclear to most staff. Alright, who's talking? I know I heard something. Better refill this thing.
Is someone there?
I know I heard that. Wait a second. So this is Kylie? Looks like a brain or something floating in some kind of...
Stuart, is that you? You're part of the research team.
Apparently.
I'm sorry. I can't see much at all now. Whatever happened, it shut down most of the lab's sensors. There was shaking, then the water, and then nothing. I've been waiting for days, I think. Stuart, Dr. Wakeman, he was working to free me, but what happened to him? He was almost finished. Don't leave me here. Please. If you can complete the neural bridge, I can transfer to hardware. Finally. Dr. Wakeman said it was almost ready.
What do we have here? Kylie, whoever she was, seems to have had her brain installed into a machine, and now that Wakeman is gone, she's trapped in there. She believes that if I can repair the neural bridge, she may be able to upload it into some kind of hardware. How hard could it be? And apparently the last name is Moore. Kylie Moore was recruited by Dr. Stuart Wakeman from Redacted, where she was being treated for lymphatic cancer. To escape death, she submitted to an experimental hosting procedure whereby her consciousness would be stored in digital format. The procedure was interrupted by the order invasion of Gate Cascade Research Facility and the disappearance of Dr. Wakeman. And it needs a hyperdense neural chip. Well, to be perfectly honest, I never got around to putting this one away. Maybe I was gonna build a layout containment unit, but honestly, I think I it can stand having the guy hang around, especially if I have to build a whole other battery. I don't even know what kind of battery. Maybe it requires more than that carbon battery I have for the freezer. I'm not 100% sure that it's worth containing the lag if I don't know how easy it is to escape. So tell you what, I'm going to use this hyperdense neural chip to... Here we go. Okay, so that's interesting. So okay, theoretically, that brain in there shouldn't be Kylie or anybody anymore. So if I try talking to the brain, well, the voice is the same, but there's nothing to say, which it looks as though it worked. I think it did work. And I can take Kylie here with me. Although, having her, or at least her brain there, increases experience. I don't know, do I really need experience? I guess I could use it, but well, I'm gonna beam myself back to base. I don't particularly relish having to scramble for oxygen and somehow find the way out again.